Hello, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here on a Saturday morning this early. My name is Kezia Hill. I am a 2021 graduate from WMU Cooley Law School. And this is my presentation about what Journey to Esquire has done for me and the impact it has had on me. You can continue. This is one of my favorite all-time quotes. It always seems impossible until it's done. That was how I felt when I started law school, and that feeling never went away. It carried with me throughout law school. With this program, there's three main themes that I got from the program. One, the program embraced me with inclusion. Two, the program empowered me with introspection. And three, the program emboldened me with inspiration. As I go through the slides, which I promise there's not many, I'm going to explain and talk about each of these things that I received from this program. You can go to the next slide. I think you have to press the space bar or click it for it to play.
Oh, is it a video?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second then. So I have to share it in a way that optimizes. There we go. Okay. Space.
Five, 6, 7, and 4? Are you kidding? I have 10 fingers.
Okay, so in this video, this is my son Kobe, and he's in preschool, and he's frustrated because he has a problem where he knows the answer is 11, but he's counting on his fingers, and he realizes he only has 10 fingers. Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to get this done? So with the three themes I mentioned earlier, that was one of the issues that I had with going through law school and what I'm going to do after law school. I know the answer, but I don't know how to get there. I know my end goal is to be an Esquire, an attorney, but I don't know how to get there. I have 10 fingers. How do I get to 11? You can go to the next slide. So the first thing is inclusion. I think this is one of the most powerful things that this program offers is inclusion. As you can see in this picture, this is a very diverse group of people, and it has been as far as this program has started. To be quite candid with you, one of the most reassuring things when you're in a program like this or when you go to law school is to see people that look like you. We're minorities in law school even more so than we are in any other field or aspect of our lives. So with this, being included, it gives you that comfort and gives you that stabilization and gives you the drive and the confidence to know that you can do this and there's other people with you who are like family. From day one in this program, it's been extremely inclusive. I've never felt like an outsider. Our board members were extremely helpful, extremely understanding. I never felt intimidated, even though we were constantly meeting with people who are judges, people who are attorneys, people who own their own firms. So being around all of these diverse backgrounds and seeing the success that they achieved was extremely beneficial to me as far as my path and what I want to do and how I'm going to get there. And another aspect that inclusion affected was with COVID. I haven't shared this with many people, but I will share it here because my presentation, I feel like it's personal. I wanted to share this because a lot of people don't talk about this. So I struggle with depression and anxiety, and it's sometimes can be very severe. So when COVID happened, I felt estranged from my school. I wasn't able to be in the library. I wasn't able to be around my friends. So I felt very isolated and alone. Being in this program reconnected me with people from my school and from my profession, and that did a lot for me. That brought me back to where I need to be. That brought my mind space back to focusing on my end goal. You can go to the next slide. So the next thing is introspection. With this program, we did several modules about, not even about law school, not even about applications and jobs. We focused on looking inside ourselves and balancing ourselves and finding our center. I think that's so important. One of the most important things I learned about introspection is having the mindset of gratitude. We forget a lot about the things that are going good for us because we focus so much on negative things, and we forget to have gratitude. So when you practice gratitude daily, that helps a lot with moving forward and achieving goals, and especially when you have issues like I do with depression and anxiety, where a lot of times you just want to sleep all day. So it's important to focus on the good things that are happening. We also spoke about and practiced mindfulness. For me, the definition and the concept of mindfulness is paying attention to your mental state. You'd be surprised how often we negative self-speak, how often we talk down on ourselves more so than anyone else does. We constantly say we can't do this, or we have doubts about what we can do. So practicing mindfulness, always being aware of what's going on in here so that you are ready for your next obstacle and you're not always putting yourself down. It's about strength. It's about mental strength. Your mental strength is one of the most important things to get you through law school and to help you succeed after you're done with law school. So those things I'm very grateful for that we got to focus on and got to hone in on and practice, because I'm still using those skills today, and I will be using them in the future. This is also a video. So in this video, and it's one of my favorite videos of Kobe, because he, as you can see, he's walking proudly, confidently through the living room, and then boom, he stumbles and takes a fall. But he bounces right back up. And not only does he bounce back up, he just shakes it off like, I'm just gonna keep on moving. So this, for me, is the inspiration that I gained from this program. As I mentioned earlier, we spoke with so many professionals from all different backgrounds, all different walks of life. You heard Denia's story. My story is similar. I always tell people I did life backwards. I got married, then I had children, and Kobe, I feel like he went through law school with me because he was 2 at the time. So he was always around. He always wanted to be next to me studying, right up under my armpit, always looking through my casebook. So it was, when you have a family, when you're a mother, your life, your story is different. You don't have the luxury of not always being there for your family. You don't have the luxury of just focusing on yourself, because other people need you and depend on you. But hearing these other stories from people who look like me and people who had obstacles, and even worse obstacles than I did, that gave me the comfort of knowing that I'm not alone in this journey. There are so many other people who are just like me and who share the same struggles, but it's just that we don't talk about them. And I think the conversation about these struggles is vital, because this is not something, our struggles are not something that we should keep secret, because you never know what someone else is going through, and someone else could be having your exact same story. When you share your story, you could be helping someone else. We heard from people who got denied from jobs, who submitted hundreds of applications, but they kept trying. They tripped and they got up. So that was one thing that I realized I need to do, is don't worry about falling. Focus on getting back up and moving forward. Focus on learning from those mistakes that you made. Obstacles and challenges are temporary, but your end goal is permanent, and that's where I'm headed toward. So seeing the now successful attorneys, knowing that they were in my shoes at one point, is a relief and an inspiration to me that I know that at one point I too will be successful. So to conclude, I do want to give a heartfelt thank you to each and every person who participated in this program. First and foremost, the volunteers. Many of them are, and actually all of them are professionals in this field. They're lawyers, attorneys, judges. They're all very busy. I'm a law student, I'm busy. I don't even have a career yet. Many of these modules are always on Saturday morning, and they would be there, fresh-faced, ready to go, and so eager to talk to us. And that even goes back to inclusion. They were ready to help us. They wanted to help us. So I think that one of the most valuable things that you can give a person is your time. The fact that so many people listed here stopped and gave us their time is an invaluable gift to us. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for your participation in this program. And also heartfelt thank you to Jocelyn Hardrick. I cannot say enough about this woman. The output that she puts into the community, the focus that she puts on students, the care, the love, and support that she gives students is beyond anything I've ever seen. So thank you, Jocelyn Hardrick, for being the founder of this program. I am interested and excited to see where this program is going to go. It's just the outreach will continue as the program goes on through the years. And it's already such a successful program. And also, lastly, but not least, thank you to all of our esteemed board members who helped put together all the modules, organize all of this, help guide us and coach us, and you're always there. You make yourselves available. So I appreciate your time and your efforts. And with that, that concludes my presentation. Thank you.